How are you feeling? Let's take a moment. Let's sit down together and just ask ourselves, how are we feeling? Take this moment, take a deep breath, and think of all the things that are bothering you. In the top of your mind, you're probably thinking that annoying boss, COVID-19, all the financial problems, so on and so forth, and all of these things can be very overwhelming. And the thing is, the more we think about it, the worse that we feel. And the worse that we feel, the more we invite problematic issues such as stress, suicidal thoughts, depression, anxiety. All of these things come from the fact that we overthink. But does that mean we should stop thinking about it, stop worrying about it? No, no. What we should do is make a mind map. Yes, you heard me correctly. Make a mind map. Literally take every single problems that you have and put it in paper. Well, in your laptop, computer, whichever one you like. And just write it all down. The reason for this is because when you do so, when you literally pen your problems into paper, you can easily visualize every single thing that is bothering you, every single minute thing that is bothering you, but most importantly, you can identify what exactly is the root cause of all of your problems. Because majority of the time, when we think about all of these things, it is very easy for all of our thoughts to jumble up and all of our issues to be misguided in some way, shape, or form. So the best thing to do is to write it all down. Because once you do that, the one thing that you will find is that all of your problems will fit in nicely in a mind map. And once you do so, they will automatically fall into 4 different categories. Number 1, positive, positive, negative, positive, positive, negative, and negative, negative. Now, what this means is that positive, positive is something that that you can take action and it is in your control. Positive, negative means you can take action, but it is not in your control. Negative, positive means you can't take action, but it is in your control. And negative, negative means you can't take action, it is not in control. What I mean by can take action here is that you can do something about it. And what I mean by if it is or not is you're in control means whether or not it is something you can manage or you can let go. So let's take, for example, positive, positive. What are the issues that are positive, positive? Let's say, for example, right now you are stuck in your own home. You feel like anxiety, you want to go out, but you can't. It's coronavirus, you want to do something, but you can't. You can't go out to watch movies, you can't vent out like you used to, you can't travel. But is this really a problem? In actuality, it's not, because you can do something about this. Yes, you can't go outside, but you can direct your frustration, your energy to something more productive. For example, me. I know I love traveling, but now that I can't, I put all of my energy to something positive, like gardening. So all of my time, my energy now is being directed towards making plants grow. And by doing so, I fix this problem, this anxiety, or the fact that I have to stay at home. I divert my energy to some action that I can do and divert my worry into something that I can control. Now, something that you can take action but can't control is like coronavirus. You cannot control coronavirus, but you can take precaution against it. Wear a mask, wash your hands, stay 6 feet away from people. Those are the actions you can take, and you can minimize the risk to yourself. But coronavirus in general, worrying too much about it will only cause you stress. So the best thing that you can do, prevent it the best that you can, and try not to let that fear overwhelm. Now, the things you, and for the end spectrum, so stuff like the things you cannot take action, the things that are not in your control, are stuff which are very more painful, very more difficult. For example, addiction. For example, problems with family. These are kind of things whereby we wish we had control over it. We wish we can take actions against it. But the problem is it is so overwhelming that it is difficult for us to understand what exactly to do. And the best course of action is to find a friend. Seek help. We are a social being. We are all capable of interacting with one another, asking for help. I, for one, had so much help with this particular speech as itself. And also the World Speech Organizations also allowed me to present it in a way that I am comfortable in, outside of my own annoying home and in a stable environment where I can be myself. And all of these things are only possible because I asked for help. And there are many, many people out there who are willing to help you if you just try. So ladies and gentlemen, if you feel anxiety, if you feel problems, if you feel like the world is against you, try do a mind map. Write down every single little thing that would, hurts you in some way, shape, or form, or harms you, or makes you feel negative in any way, and put it on paper. And ask yourself this one simple question, two simple questions. Number one, can you take action? Number two, is it in your control? And for bonus, you can ask yourself this other thing. Should I really care? So ladies and gentlemen, that is how you take action for yourself. And that is how you find out whether or not you can be okay. Thank you very much.